When my husband smirked in the courtroom and said, "She won't fight back, she never does," I almost smiled because that's exactly what I wanted him to believe. My name is Lauren Hayes. For 14 years, I was married to a man named Mark Reynolds. From the outside, our life looked perfect. A beautiful home, a successful businessman husband, a quiet, supportive wife. People used to tell me how lucky I was. What they didn't see was the cost. I met Mark when I was 23. I had just graduated college with dreams of becoming an interior designer. He was confident, ambitious, and full of big promises. "Stick with me," he said. "I'll take care of everything." And like a fool in love, I believed him. I gave up my career. I managed his appointments, emails, finances. I raised our son. I kept the house running while he chased success. For years, I told myself this was partnership. Until one evening, he looked up from his phone and said casually, "I want a divorce." No warning, no discussion, just a statement. He wanted the house, the business, the cars, everything. And he said it like he was doing me a favor. What Mark didn't know was that I had already seen the cracks. 3 years earlier, while organizing financial files, I noticed inconsistencies, money disappearing, loans I didn't recognize, accounts that didn't add up. So I quietly started digging. What I found was terrifying. Multiple loans under the business, credit cards maxed out, properties mortgaged beyond their value. The successful entrepreneur image was fake. The truth, he was drowning in debt. And I didn't say a word. I opened a separate account, moved my inheritance there, documented everything, screenshots, statements, records. Then I waited. When Mark officially filed for divorce, he was confident. He wanted everything. The house, the company, the cars. I agreed without hesitation. The lawyer looked confused. The judge looked concerned. "Mrs. Reynolds," the judge asked, "do you understand what you're giving up?" I nodded. "Yes, Your Honor." Because what Mark didn't read, what he never bothered to read, was the fine print. All the assets came with all the debt. Every loan, every unpaid balance, every liability, all his. When the judge finalized the ruling, I saw it on his face, the realization. His lawyer whispered urgently. His confidence collapsed. He turned toward me, pale. "You knew," he said. "You knew all along." I met his eyes calmly. "You taught me to pay attention." 2 months later, the house went into foreclosure. The business folded. The woman he left me for disappeared the moment the money did. And me? I moved into a small apartment with my son. Nothing fancy, but peaceful. I reopened my portfolio, started small, built something that was finally mine. One night, my son looked at me and asked, "Mom, how did you stay so calm through all that?" I smiled and said, "When someone underestimates you, you don't argue, you don't explain, you let them destroy themselves." If you enjoyed this story, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful, real-life inspired stories.